Is going on, people? Welcome back. Johnny here, and we are playing some RimWorld. This is the Rimhammer, the End Times, Alien Race, Space Race. Is everybody scheduled properly? So, I designed this kill box with old style security in mind, and I didn't account for some of the add-ons that Rimhammer's adding to this game. So I think I'm going to rework it a bit, and then we'll go from there. Now, in the meantime, I did place guns all around. There's one more going in there, so we should have most of the pathways covered. There's a bit of a spot here that's not covered. There's a few small spots. I deconstructed some extra heaters. I'm going to keep some. Odds are some are going to get destroyed when we start getting Skyfallers. Let's go check Craig. Can you do a convert? Yes. Where's this dummy at? Let's make sure. We can't do this ritual. We cannot. Go get him, Craig. Alright, 69%. I don't think he's... Well, he might recruit before end of game, but it's not looking terribly likely. We have this other statue. I guess we can just try and sell it, assuming we get a trader again. We don't have a ton of money. I need to do a health check yet. We're running out of shit to do, so I'm going to try and find a way to rework this in an intelligent way that I can keep a bunch of these turrets, because I like them, but that I can also draw attention, or not draw, because these will draw attention, so I'm thinking two thoughts at once here. These will draw the enemies over. We need to check our magic. So he has 1 point. This is castable again in about 4 or 5 days. I think we'll save his point. See if we can do anything else with magic. You have 2 points, which does us no good. You have 1, you have 1. You have 2. Zone of fertility. We don't overly need that at this point. I might save it so that we can renew the regenerate spell if we lose some health or some body parts that require regeneration. Now, in terms of where everybody's at health wise, we should be in the best of health. I also have a little issue with the tobacco and a couple shattered noses. I feel like dwarfs, slayers especially, should have shattered noses, so I don't think that's such a big deal. Alcohol, because he's gone on so many GD binges. Alright, so we don't need any bionics. We could install the bionics just to soup up the pawns, but I'm not gonna do that. And then for food, we're not doing the best for veggies, but I just need to keep an eyeball on this stack here. And then, I mean, meat-wise, we're never going to run out of that, right? So, I did finally make a note when both of these damn things started playing when I loaded the game. It wouldn't stop, that it's time to fix that issue. Okay, so I'm going to do some planning here and rework this. Otherwise, we still have this going on too, which... may feel like the 500-pound elephant in the room, but I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna try and ignore it for now. I don't think it's a threat. I think we hit this with an EMP mortar round, and we immediately send in a few more shells or grudge writs from the grudge throwers, and I think it would whap this. I was getting criticized for not keeping the power cells in the comments, but they're a boon, but they're a liability, so I wasn't terribly concerned about them. Well, I do have these little babies. These little things might blow up too, but they're not going to blow up as spectacularly as those mech power cells. So, one thing I was thinking of putting some shelves in here. When I made this room, I thought for sure it was plenty big, but you know, I can't get a shelf in here now, so I could put it over here. I could install another heater, but they don't overly seem to hang out. Really, they have nothing to do, so I'm gonna get to this business, and then I think after that we're done. The one consideration would be a prison, perhaps. There's some space down here, or even they could show up and smash my power with Skyfallers. It's almost a reason to put doors in here so that maybe then they bash their way out. Like a door over here and a door over here. Sort of like this. And then if they destroy this, they bash their way out. They come over here where we want them to be. We blow them to bits. Done deal. I don't know. Anyways, I keep talking and not doing anything. All right. We're going to make some flame cannon rounds, assuming we have everything we need. I also am going to add an override to the ogre stack so that flame cannon rounds stack at 8. And then we should be able to make enough to keep both stacks full. I think we might come up short on black powder. Chem fuel. We did haul a ton of chem fuel, but I don't know that we ended up with any more. I don't want to do that forever. I'm going to suspend that one. That's going to be for desperate times. Make bulk black powder. Let's just do this one forever. We might have to track down. Oh, we do have plenty of sulfur. Do you see any bags of saltpeter in there? Good luck. Oh, yes, we do. Good. So we can make some more. And we can see about doing some mining too. Okay, so these, of course, got the wrong things put on them. Manufactured, Dwarven artillery, flame cannon, copy. Did I clear weapons out? Yeah, yes, good, good. Paste. And what are these? Like, where are these even coming from? Are we not doing smelting anymore? Smelt weapon, details, melee. The Beastman, that's actually a ranged weapon for beasts, is why that's still here. There we go. I could take a peek at that. Why don't we just destroy weapon, do forever, details, clear. We just want to get rid of Beastmen, Ungor bows. If we end up with any boulders, I can try that too. And we'll just see what we end up with here. We'll reclaim some material that way. I was going to see if we couldn't find more saltpeter. There were some folks asking about where to get saltpeter, but you mine it, and it's less plentiful than sulfur. The sulfur thing is over the top, but sort of intentional. Hey, we have a bionic arm now. Not that we need that either. There you go. So this now can blast fools. I was debating on getting rid of these too. I'm not sold though. I was also going to make a few more of these. I never made any of the big guns. What do we have for other war machines we could cut loose with? I need to see how these fire. Cannot fire roofed. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know. Man, that. Okay. It says it's roughed. That's a new one. I don't know why it's doing that. Architect. Zone. Remove roof area. I don't know if there's some mod not playing well or what. It says it's still roughed. Maybe it's the remove roof area. Interaction spot as well. Could very well be. Okay, let's try that. There we go. Now this is going to do the same thing. I'm going to have to go send myself a note because those should be those are meant to be fired from under a roof actually. We did get a Masterwork statue. That's legit. I think we had a Anne inspire creativity there. So one more statue to go in there. I was a little bit torn on making some extra bedrooms, but I really don't want to deal with any more conversion attempts. So I think we might just make it a point not to take anybody. I did make a note to see why the hell these can't be fired from underground. Either something updated weird with the game, or some mod is not playing well with the rest of my shit. Yeah. I might have just made a change recently that affected that. I was torn. If we have the flooring material on flooring, yeah, we don't really anyways. Flooring this up, but all that does is speed your enemies up when they're racing over here to kill you. So I don't think I will anyway. Cut plants. Oh, there are plants in here. One thing we're lacking right now is a way to deal with a mob of potential carcasses. So I think I might make a room over here for burning them. And this needs to be a door, but we want a heavy duty door. So let's go grab a big, strong dwarven door. Slate. How are we doing for steel also? Let's see. We have 2,500. I was debating on coming out here and smacking all this stuff up. But I think if we get desperate, we will. Otherwise, we won't. I did have to sneeze pretty bad there. I'm gonna run guns down like this to there. So that's sort of a combination kill box. We're gonna leverage the flames so we can like target this side here. Target this side. We obviously don't want to blow up our guns or our sandbags. There's a marriage on. That's nice. We do need to find that door. Lickety split. We are undefended right now. Need slate block. What the? We have a ton of slate blocks. Somebody has them reserved. Well, I guess I'll just let them do it. Hopefully it's done fast. And then this is going to be for the carcasses of dumping stockpile. And then we also need a way to actually start the fire. So I'm going to clear all. There we go. So critical. Allow fresh, allow rotten carcasses. Human-like, non-colonists, and hopefully there's none laying around the map to get moved over here. That'd be disappointing. Come on, don't frack this up. We need this to get done today, people. We are undefended without this door. There we go. They're working on it until somebody walks through it and they stop working on it. Oh, good. It didn't seem to make a difference. That's fantastic. So something else I was just considering building. Maybe a couple sarcophagi in case we lose some people. Who is this? Fakey. Oh, he was up here due to a slight mental break we had at one point. Alright, now we should check the power situation as well. How are we doing for wood? You don't want to go into this without a decent amount of stuff stockpiled. I think we're doing pretty well. We have 2,000 steel, which seems a bit shy, but I think we can get by. I think it might be time, and we might finally be ready to get through this one. Do I still have Molotovs, or do I? Why don't we just test the theory? Oh, we have this thing. Skaven warp fire thrower probably makes some fire, right? Molotovs and Skaven warp fire thrower. Let's see what happens. We can always make some Molotovs. I think we don't have any chem fuel, but shouldn't be too hard to sort that out. I need a reboot to get these stacks to come around. Alright, we'll see what shows up over there and we'll test that theory out. These are kind of in a bad spot, but I'm also probably going to swap which door is held open here. I didn't want to put them sideways. This one maybe you could reinstall here. This one is sort of stuck where it is. Need to keep them away from the guns. They do blow up. We don't want to lose the guns. Alright, we do have Molotov, so it's problem solved. Why don't you equip this? Draft, go there. Okay, so that does not need to be there. That does some crazy shit, though. We might consider equipping. It's very inaccurate, being that it's a Skaven weapon, though. So I think we'll stick with the Molotovs for this purpose, because we can control where they go. Look at the damage. It didn't do a lot of damage, but it did some damage to the walls. That was pretty fucking awesome. Yeah, we finished this other dwarven statue. This must be our last small statue, indeed. Yeah, so the question becomes, do we wake this up and deal with it at the end game? Do we wait for a foe to show up and then wake it up and then they have to deal with it? That's, I mean, if I shot over here with one of my war machines, I see why everybody was assigned to safe now on a related note. So I should leave that how it was. Yeah. What do we do? I think I might leave it. I think someone else is going to have to deal with it if they come here, because that's just how the AI plays. So then power-wise, we have 4,000. So if we kick this switch on, we'll see where we end up. Whoa. Alright, we're still at... We can keep those guns on all the time then. And we're still over 2,000. There's our last sculpture for the bedrooms, which goes in this one. Okay, be nice to get a trader. I wouldn't mind putting the Doomsday somewhere where I remember to use it in a desperate situation. There's no low shield over here, so I could come over here and Doomsday this thing. But, whatever. I'm still not really so everybody's bored. Let me think about it for one moment and make sure there's nothing else important I want to accomplish here. Probably could put the horses down, but nah, I think we'll do it. This has been dragged out long enough, right? So start the ship. 15 days. Da -da 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 -da. 14 days until started. I want this to wake up, but when these guys shit out, they're gonna come attack immediately. So I'm not waking this up until then. But do we have chunks? We need some chunks, bro. Oh shit, I really dropped the ball there. Can we stop the ship right away? Launch. Once this baby's started, I can't stop it. Isn't there something else? This. Nope. We're stuck. Is there anything very nearby I can mine for chunks? There's this. Orders, mine, that. And then we just want them to end up over in here. We don't want to do this anymore, and we don't want to do this anymore, but we do. Probably we could just get rid of one of these. This is a normal stool. Just get rid of that too. All right. There we go. So as soon as we get raided, we come over to our grudge store. Let's make sure our spuckers are loaded. That one is. This one loaded. If you get an extract shell command, then it is loaded. So let's just make sure this gets loaded too. Alright, that'll speed things up when we finally get to our battle. I think I want this door held open versus this door. So you, again, draft up. And then let's go look at our magic. How long till he can cast that? It's still going to be a couple days. Should be able to get some more water out there. Alright, so let's grab all these babies and bring them in so we can make more grudge writs. I might just go ahead and... Why not? Why not just do 30? We need to watch our steel supply too. This is never in an ideal location, but I don't think it matters too much. So the ship has started. I guess we'll see what happens. A lot of times you prepare for the shit and it's less than spectacular, and then once in a while you just get your ass overrun. So it's just one of those situations. Are you doing bulk ones? Yeah, let's do make grudge writ solo. Do until you have 30's cool on that too. Alright, so that'll give us some extra. Probably not enough for endgame type shit, but where's there some more we could maybe squeak out here, but that feels like a real liability right now. There's this one. People have nothing to do. I hate to be way down here when the raids start coming in, but it won't be all of them. I do miss my skitter leap from the Skaven game, I'll tell you that. That was a phenomenal. Plus they make such quick work of everything now. Some of these people have been with us since the very beginning. I'm going to try and stay on top of converting Stone Teeth here, but I don't think he's going to convert before we bail. Oh, maybe we could do a ceremony. Conversion ritual, I should say. 4 days for that. Umlau, you are not what you'd call a fast miner, Death Shoulder. Nor are you, Death Shoulder. Maybe if he doesn't convert, we leave him. Getting kind of mad at that dude. Alright, bring those back. Can you... There you go, good job. That's one thing I should have done before I started it, but... Let me go check the time. It's already been a day. Nothing. Cheers to the patrons. Adam C., Benjamin D., Carrie Mahoney, Corno Boder, Dimitri Rurik, Kid Genghis, Keith, Gingervitis, Groove Lord, Gunnar, Orrin Ragnarsson, Michael Sager, Patrick Johnson, Resock, Roses and Sabres, Sebastian Schaefer, Shiggy, Natazio, Grimm, James Varley, Nagar, and Avash 5. Thank you guys very much for being here. Please leave a like if you're enjoying. Leave a comment. I do read them all. I do respond. Once the raids start coming in, the episodes will drag out a bit. But if we don't really start getting any raids, there's just not going to be a lot going on here. I want to move this so that it at least covers this area, because that's going to be, this one's covering a lot of shit around here, but this area would be where they would drop, so we'll move that gun over. But I want to test this kill box too. I think that's going to be fun. Just fire blasting. I would do the lower ground thing right now because I could, but it's going to renew, and then I'll be able to do it twice right away with this extra point we're sitting on. Und sie Skaven are here. They're going to prepare for a while, though. Jump to location. Yeah, this is the perfect time. I'll see you next time. We're going to wake this up. We're going to schedule everybody to in the compound, which I do need to reconsider what in the compound looks like right now. Yeah, and go in there. I was keeping it out of that gun area, but this is legit. You like how I keep saying I'm going to leave and be done for the day, but never actually do? That should be good. I'll see you next time.